Hi, welcome back. Today, we're going to make this adorable little storage case. It's perfect for keeping your everyday glasses and other small essentials. I've also created a written pattern, which you can find through the link in my bio if you'd like to follow along. For this project, I'm using 2 strands of DK weight beige yarn held together, and a 4mm hook. Let's get started. Let's begin with the ears. Make 2 in total. At the end of each round, slip stitch to join and chain 1. Round 1. Make a magic ring and work 6 single crochets into the ring. Beginners can place a stitch marker in the first stitch. Round 1 is complete. Round 2. Work an increase in every stitch around. Round 2 is complete, with 12 stitches in total. Rounds 3 through 10, work 12 single crochets in each round, with no increases. 8 rounds total. After the final round, slip stitch to join and fasten off. Weave in the ends. You don't need to leave a long tail. Continue the remaining rounds in the same way. Make the second ear the same way. Now let's crochet the body of the case. As before, slip stitch to join and chain 1 at the end of each round. Round 1, chain 17. Starting in the second chain from the hook, work 15 single crochets along the chain. Work 3 single crochets into the last chain to turn the corner. Then work 14 single crochets along the other side of the foundation chain. Work an increase in the final stitch. Round 1 is complete, with 34 stitches in total. Rounds 2 through 7, make 6 increases in each round 3 at each end. The spaces between the increases will gradually get wider. Round 2, start with 1 increase. Then make 14 single crochets. Next, work 3 increases. After that, make 14 single crochets. Finish the round with 2 increases. Round 2 is complete, with 40 stitches in total. Round 3, start with 1 single crochet and 1 increase. Then, work 14 single crochets. One single crochet, 1 increase. Repeat this 3 times. Work 14 single crochets. Then, 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Repeat this 2 times. Round 3 is complete, with 46 stitches in total. Round 4. First, work 1 single crochet, make 1 increase, then work 1 single crochet. Then, work 14 single crochets. Next, repeat the following sequence 3 times. Work 1 single crochet, make 1 increase, then work 1 single crochet. Continue with 14 single crochets. Finally, repeat the following sequence twice. Work 1 single crochet, make 1 increase, then work 1 single crochet. You should now have 52 stitches. Round 4 is complete. Round 5. First, work 3 single crochets, then make 1 increase. Then, work 14 single crochets. Next, repeat the following sequence 3 times. Work 3 single crochets, then make 1 increase. Continue with 14 single crochets. Finally, repeat the following sequence twice. Work 3 single crochets, then make 1 increase. You should now have 58 stitches. Round 5 is complete. Round 6. First, work 2 single crochets, make 1 increase, then work 2 single crochets. Then, work 14 single crochets. Next, repeat the following sequence 3 times. Work 2 single crochets, make 1 increase, then work 2 single crochets. Continue with 14 single crochets. Finally, repeat the following sequence twice. Work 2 single crochets, make 1 increase, then work 2 single crochets. You should now have 64 stitches. Round 6 is complete. Round 7. First, work 5 single crochets, then make 1 increase. Then, work 14 single crochets. Next, repeat the following sequence 3 times. Work 5 single crochets, then make 1 increase. Continue with 14 single crochets. Finally, repeat the following sequence twice. Work 5 single crochets, then make 1 increase. You should now have 70 stitches. Round 7 is complete. Round 8. In this round, we will attach the ears. First, work 7 single crochets. Fold the first ear in half. Insert your hook through both layers of the ear and the corresponding stitch on the case. Work 6 single crochets through both layers to attach the ear. Next, work 3 single crochets. Attach the second ear in the same way, working 6 single crochets through both layers. Then, work 1 single crochet in each remaining stitch to complete the round. You should still have 70 stitches. Round 8 is complete. For rounds 9 through 11, work 70 single crochets in each round. Do not make any increases. Continue and complete the remaining rounds on your own. After the final stitch, use an invisible join to close the round neatly. Weave in all the remaining yarn ends. The main part of the case is complete. To finish, embroider the face. Position the eyes about 2 to 3 rounds down from the center, 1 on each side, and approximately 9 stitches apart. Place the mouth 2 to 3 rounds below the eyes, centered across 3 stitches. Secure the yarn tails on the back with a small amount of glue. You can also add small decorations to the ears wherever you like. Your bunny glasses case is all finished. Thanks for crocheting with me. See you next time.